This video, I would like to explain class aggregation and class composition. In order to understand this video or this concept, I need you to download chapter 11 practice.zip. When you download that chapter 11 practice.zip, and let me go over the concept with you. Alright. So this is a relationship between the aggregation and composition. We'll talk about association in the future. So aggregation has a larger domain of composition because composition is a special form of aggregation and which has ownership, that kind of relationship. For example, a car and a special engine for that car, and that car, the engine of that special car has to be stay in that type of car. So the car owns that special engine, and this called owns this type of relationship. Aggregation, car and wheels. Car need wheels. Wheels is not necessarily related to car because wheel can be with a bike, tricycle, truck. Any other thing has a wheel. Okay, so right here, so composition has a relationship of owns, like the car owns specific engine and has a car has a wheel, but a truck has a wheel too. Bicycle has a wheel too. All right, so and we can use this picture to see a composition is they relate to each other. They have to be coexisted. Yeah. All right. So like this picture, any part you move and take away is not the whole thing. And aggregation is just put a collection of a bunch of things. It's movable, it's substitutable, you can change them. Beside that, I'm going to teach two concepts: member initialization list and also function overriding. Member initialization list is you can initialize you can initialize your constructor, and by asking your child, asking the one related to you to initialize for you. Function overriding is the higher level class can override the lower level class function. All right, let's take a look at this program. Otherwise, it's very hard to for you to understand. So you need to unzip the class. Once you unzip, and this is the class for you. Date. Let's go to date. Class date. So the class date has month, day, and year. This is constructor to initialize month, day, and year. I have a different type of display. I have get month, get day, get year. This way to display. I can also display by this way. I'm going to show you at the here. So I display by this way: month, day, year. Okay. Now let's go to persons.h. So my persons actually owns a date right now because I call the date here. So a person owns the date, a date right here. And this is called member initialization list. So what happened is my person has 1, 2, 3, 4. but I just put 1 here. The 3 will be initialized by the date. So right here I say, okay, this one I'll take care of these. The rest of them, could you please take care for me? By a date, take care of this. So I also write here, I can get name, I can display. So watch this display. I had a display already. The other one display just display the month, day, and year. But this display the name and the month, day, and year. So this display one extra thing here. Both are called display, but this display will display one extra thing is the name. So you go composition right here. That's your class, right? So date, a day, March 19, 2020. The class is on. So a day.display. So this is the base class right here. So it will display March, 19, 2020. Person, Professor Shin Liu. So you have 1, 2, 3, 14. Alright. So COVID-19 programming class is by Professor, and this will come out with Shin Liu. Alright. And professor.display, I have a display here. But this display is called by Professor. Professor call Professor class on the date class. So remember, it will be override. So this display will override that one. So this display will have professor's name and the date. Let's run this class right now. Oh, sorry. All right, right here. And the class is on March 19, 2020. So COVID-19 programming class is by Professor Shin Liu. All right. So that will be, this is come from here. This line is come from Professor get name. Next, Professor.display. This display will override a day.display. So first we'll do the name, then we'll ask the a day to display the day. So for this, you will be using reusing. So you will use somebody else's program. This is called reuse. That's a truly object-oriented programming concept. I hope you like this video.